Hello, everyone, and welcome to this to this Zoom, this live of the Miracles Attraction Community. I'm Carlie Judd Hardy, here with my wonderful partner, Theresa McGallicher. And we have been discussing just these last days as we are in the midst of celebrating in the Western world, the birth of a Christmas, the holiday season, family, coming together in a space of love. We are talking about what sometimes takes us away from that feeling of love, and it can be problems. So today we're taking on the aspect of problems where sometimes we see ourselves as the victim of the world, where there's not enough time, there's not enough money, things just aren't going right. And how we can really switch that perspective, because it does bring a lot of conflict. So Theresa, what are your thoughts on that? I am the victim of the world. I see myself as the victim, and that's really not the true perspective.
Yes, Carlie, you're so right. That's one of the main teachings of A Course in Miracles, is that I am not a victim of the world I see. And my experience has been that when the mindset is shifted from focusing on lack, problems, what's missing, over to what is there for us, all the abundance and all the blessings, that it's much easier to realize that we truly are not victims of the world, because we are creating our own reality in every moment with our thoughts. There's no difference between what's going on in the mind and what's going on out there. There seems to be this big separation, and that's the separation that we're trying to heal. We're actually broadcasting energetic vibrations and creating that whole world out there, whether it's one of problems or whether it's one of blessings. So it can seem very difficult to believe that we are not victimized when we feel that we're under attack, or that we are lacking in some way, that we don't have enough, or there isn't enough to go around. And I always try to remember that God is my source. God is our source. And our source is infinite. Our source is infinitely abundant, infinitely possible of doing anything, solving any problem, resolving any situation. And our job is merely to be open to receive all of the answers, all of the solutions, all of the abundance that is there waiting for us, by not blocking ourselves. And we block ourselves when we focus on lack, when we focus on grievances, when we hold grudges, when we hold on to the story that someone has injured me, someone has hurt my feelings, someone has done me wrong. These kind of stories actually create a barrier or a blockage that prevents us from being able to receive. So Carlie, have you seen that in your experience?
I have, Theresa, but always I'm so happy for the reminders that you bring. And I just have to say that I love working with Theresa, because she is so steady. She always says, I'm not sure how it will happen, but I know that it will happen. And she stays in that steady place of knowing, where sometimes Carlie, still the work in progress, is a little more wobbly. And I think for me, it's not necessarily that someone has done something wrong for me, but I can get into the situation where I just don't think life worked out the way it was supposed to, or I thought it would, or it didn't work out the right way. And so once again, to really see that it is the ego mind that is getting into that place and really exacerbating it. And it's beautiful for me to stop for a minute when I get there and realize I'm not seeing things correctly. It's a misperception.
That is so true, Carlie. And you reminded me of a very famous quote that I love by Oprah Winfrey. She talks about forgiveness and says, forgiveness is letting go of the hope that things could have been different. Letting go of the hope that things could have been different, because things could not have been
That's
different.
very good.
Things only could ever have been the way they were. And everything that has happened in our past has led us to this point, this moment in time right here, to show us how things can be different going forward from this moment on. And you also reminded me of a point that I wanted to make about peace, since we're going into the holiday season and everyone always prays for peace on earth during the Christmas season. And I did a little poll on my Facebook page the other day where I asked people, what do you want the most of all? What is the one thing you most want in life? And I was really expecting people to say material things. I want a new car, or I want to find true love, or I want to win the lottery. But those weren't the responses that I got. I got a lot of people saying that what they really wanted was either peace of mind, or peace on earth, or peace amongst all of their friends and family. So this Course in Miracles mind training shows us how to let go of that wobble that you described, where we think, oh, we want it like this, but it's really like that. And to remain in faith, in constant faith, that God's will for us is perfect happiness, and things always will work out so long as we remain steady and trust.
Thank you, Theresa. Those are beautiful words to take us through this next upcoming week, watching and seeing the miracles. And yes, in the Western tradition, there was a star that appeared over the manger. So we can trust and have faith and be steady and follow the light within, and follow that light to have peace with all of our loved ones, and to be the place where peace stops. But thank you for the reminder that we are sourced by something that is infinite, that there is infinite love and peace available to us. And that's the true gift of this holiday season. Thanks again.